Welcome to our Spotlight segment. Tonight, we're going to look at the San Antonio Spurs and all-star small forward Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi will suit up for the West with Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Anthony Davis, and James Harden for the 2017 All-Star Game on February 19th. But let's look at the journey for Kawhi Leonard so far. The 25-year-old, 6'7", 230-pound forward has gotten better and better under Greg Popovich's coaching style, after being drafted as a first-round pick in 2011 and taken 15th by Indiana. In 2013, a deal was done by the Spurs to trade George Hill for Kawhi Leonard, which had huge implications in the 2013 conference finals. Let's fast forward to this season, and Kawhi is averaging 24.5 points per game and in career best form, earning the right to be called an All-Star. Greg Popovich's team continues to fly under the radar, just getting the job done week by week. Kawhi Leonard plays a major part in that plan. All right, team, it's time to put Kawhi Leonard under the spotlight.
All right, Coach, let's highlight Kawhi Leonard. He's one of my favorite people and favorite basketball players, obviously. Since coming into the league in 2011, Coach, he's done great things. He's an all-star yet again. How have you seen him grow since entering the league in 2011?
Well, Chuck, I think the biggest area of growth was his shot, in particular, his three-point shooting. Remember, coming out of San Diego State, you knew he was a great defender. You knew he was a great rebounder. But the rap on him was he couldn't shoot. His freshman year, he averaged about 12 points a game. His sophomore year, just little over 15. And then in that draft class, Kemba Walker at 24 a game, Jimmer Fredette about 28. Both of those two were drafted ahead of him. Can you believe that? I also think in terms of the San Antonio system, he learned about spacing and playing off the ball. Those are the areas I saw the most improvement in, and he continues to get better.
Okay, Coach. Have you seen changes from being at the Pacers to the style that Coach Pop plays with? And how was Kawhi Leonard fitting into Popovich's system?
Well, Chuck, if my memory serves me correct, he never played for the Indiana Pacers. Now, in 2011, they drafted him, the number 15th pick overall. And the San Antonio Spurs traded George Hill for the rights and acquisition. When you think about places to land, I thought that was perfect. The Spurs are a no-nonsense group. They're selfless. You've got to be over yourself to play in that organization. Everything that shy little rookie needed from San Diego State, they offered. They knew he needed a shot. They found him a spot in the corner, and it was repetition and hard work. They wanted to teach him how to play off ball. They were able to do that. And then defensively, he fit right in. A two-way player. This was a match made in heaven.
All right, Coach, you're constantly telling me to work on my jumper and my dribbling skills. But for Kawhi Leonard, obviously he made it to the league. But how can this young 25-year-old continue to improve his game?
Chuck, don't sound like chopped liver. He did make it to the league, but you made it to Quickie. You're a superstar with the coach. Now, do you want me to split hairs? I can be a nitpicker if you'd like. Number one, being a superstar, you have to understand when and how do you take over games? Or do you facilitate and get others involved? Secondly, because you are the focal attention on every scouting report, you've got to know how to negotiate doubles. And I think he's got to get better at that. Thirdly, I've seen his rebounds go up and down. I'd love to see double-digit rebounds every single night with his motor. I don't know if it's so much improvement. With Kawhi, it's more about fine-tuning. I love what he does. I love his motor. He's got the right attitude.
All right, Coach, let's get you out of here. The Spurs. Most likely, they'll be in the playoffs. But what do they have to do to contend with the Golden State Warriors and have a chance to go back to the NBA Finals?
Well, there's so many things, Chuck, but I'm going to give you two major themes, and then we'll break down a couple things in detail. San Antonio has got to shoot the ball extremely well on a nightly basis. And not just for their points, but that's a way to slow down the Warriors in their transition game. If they've got to take the ball out of the net and take it out of bounds, that slows them down a second. That doesn't sound like much. Then hand in hand, they can't turn the basketball over. San Antonio doesn't want to fuel that fast break. So it's got to be a lot of low miscue games. And then when you think about the little details, transition defense for 48 minutes. You've got to wall off the paint, shrink the floor, make it one and done, contest all shots. It's tough.